I would define mechanical engineering as being really anything that has to do with machines. So we have forces and dynamics and mechanics. We have materials. We have to learn about new types of metals and composites and all kinds of things like that. Fluid mechanics, thermodynamics, heat transfer.
Mechanical engineering is a very broad discipline. It's a very classical discipline of engineering. It encompasses, very traditional fields. But with the modern developments and, latest developments in the field and industry and technology, mechanical engineering is also at the forefront of these new technologies.
Mechanical engineering has become much more interdisciplinary. So we've reached out and we collaborate with all of the other engineering disciplines and also basic science disciplines.
Mechanical engineering is also about looking at such things as the human body, designing prosthetic devices, designing surgical instrumentation.
I think mechanical engineering has always had to be a very adaptable field. As the nature of machines have changed and devices that people have built have changed, mechanical engineering has had to adapt to deal with those kinds of new technologies and new devices. So in the last 10 to 20 years, mechanical engineering has moved into, for instance, micro-electromechanical systems, MEMS they're called. Probably everyone has MEMS in their daily lives. They're used as the accelerometers and airbags for cars. There's a very small MEMS device that tells you just hit something and you better deploy that airbag, and it only costs a few cents, and it's a very, very small mechanical device that works very well. Now we're trying to move into nanomechanical systems. These are devices that are smaller than 1 micron in some dimensions, and they can be used for many, many applications. One of them, for instance, is very sensitive sensors. So you can imagine having a very small vibrating beam, and that vibrating beam would be sensitive enough to pick up, say, a single virus.
Mechanical engineers will develop systems that are in motion, mechanical systems that produce work, mechanical systems that produce energy. And mechanical engineers also design the machine tools to manufacture these same products. So mechanical engineers come from both ends, in the design of the final product as well as the design of the manufacturing process for those products.
A final thing I would kind of emphasize is that mechanical engineering has, I think, become much more involved in policy and really looking at the larger scale picture of things. So not only the engineering, but the economics, the political science, the sociology of how machines are used and how technologies are used. I think 50 years ago, there was a lot of interest in technology and not much interest in actually how it was applied and what were the implications. And I think all of engineering is thinking about that a lot more carefully and trying to make sure that the fantastic technologies we develop are used in the right way that actually helps people and has very positive long-term repercussions.